This year it was custom BMS with flex PCBs and custom cell monitoring units. Corner DAC boards, so one DAC board in each corner of the car, and then also improving the design review process and making sure that all the boards meet a set of design standards to try and minimize mistakes.
The main focus was implementing the battery this year. Previous years we went with proprietary modules, and this year we're going with custom segments with standalone cells, I guess, if you want to say that, and a custom BMS.
There was a lot of improving manufacturing. Our second iteration of a full monocoque went a lot better this year. Yeah, kind of we got a lot of good data last year because we had a pretty good reliable car, so we used that to just improve it, make it more reliable and more tunability as well.
Main focus this year was trying to reach its certain downforce target as well as develop an efficiency package for the endurance component of the competition.
The whole goal of Race Eng is getting the car to track and validating all our design decisions over the year.
We're the most important technical area. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Not so much the performance, more reliability. We're more just trying to get the car reliable.
Tractive systems is, what gets power to the wheels. Cooling as well. No use having all this power if your battery overheats.
It is really just purely a performance area. It's the biggest factor in our lap times apart from faulting. It's literally just make the car go faster.
The main way we provide performance of the car is through downforce. It allows our drivers to take corners at higher speeds. It gives us a significant advantage in the skid pad event and autocross event. For efficiency and endurance, we still try to provide aerodynamic downforce to the car while keeping the drag at a minimum in order to increase our overall efficiency.
This year, I think we had a pretty new team, getting everyone up to speed with how to design systems and learning how different things work. And obviously BMS is a pretty tricky project.
The main challenge was the battery. I think it's just been a lot of small things that we wouldn't predict. It's just all new, custom BMS and custom segments.
Wing quote. What I said has turned into a wing quote. There was a lot to do, right? So we wanted to remake a lot of stuff because ideally last year's car was going to become a testing base. New suspension design, new shocks for the first time ever since '07. It's just been a bit of a small team this year, and we've just tried to do a lot of things without double checking, hence measure once, cut twice. So a lot of stuff has been done twice.
A late mold coming in from one of our suppliers, so that put us back in the timeline a few weeks. One of our main sources of carbon had to be donated to the vehicle dynamics team because of a slight manufacturing error, so we lost access to that particular subset of carbon fiber.
Getting a transportation to comp was one of the big things.
I'd say the fundamentals. Knowing the fundamentals of how things work. Yeah, I think sometimes it's easy to look at someone else's system and generalize it, but sometimes it's good to just know the basics.
People don't realize how much structural mechanical design there is. There is a lot of mechanical design, like FEAs and things like that as well. The motor plates or inverter mounting or the battery container itself.
Tires. The first choice you make is tires. It makes the biggest difference to your lap times. VD completely builds their car around their tires.
How important it is that all the designs work well together. It's very important to design the system as a whole rather than having separate project students design one front wing and then another student designing a side side wing, another student designing rear wing. Everything needs to be designed in conjunction with each other to ensure perfect system harmony.
Nervous about BMS, I would say. Most excited about, I think, just seeing the competition, seeing what other teams have done.
I think the battery for both, a lot could go wrong, a lot has gone wrong, but I'm also really excited to see it in action, how much better it will be compared to the last couple of years, and hopefully we designed it correctly and we can really push out some good times in autocross and endurance.
I'm both excited and nervous to drive. I'm excited because I'm really proud of the package we built. It's so clean. We had a lot more room to make changes to the car, like tunability wise, we had like a wider range, and it just feels really good and it looks really good. Nervous is the fact that we are currently sitting at track at about 8 p.m. We've driven we haven't done a single clean lap yet, and we're bumping in tomorrow. It is a clean package. We unfortunately have not unlocked its full potential this year because we just haven't been able to drive it enough to tune it.
I think what I'm most nervous about this year competition is just seeing how well we do as a team. From the aero side, scraping. Calder Park, for a fact, doesn't have really great surface to drive on. It can be really unpredictable with how our vehicle reacts to that surface. And I guess I'm excited to see how we'll do. We did really well last year, so I'm sure that everyone is excited to see how we'll do this year.
I'm excited to drive the car for comp, but I'm also scared to drive the car for comp. Getting through Scroot would be probably what I'm most excited for, and everything else is just a bonus after that.
Months ago, on this very spot, Blake Chase said, "You can't be pissing with the puppies if you want to bark with the dogs." Woof, woof, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, woof, woof!
Hey man. Don't need to go fast, just like, okay, cool. What do you want to do then, Andy? Yeah, we'll just keep doing it? Yeah, a bit of speed won't hurt, I think.
"5 years. AI. Definitely autonomous. Hopefully a decent autonomous team. I would hope there's an autonomous competition in Australasia. I would kind of hope they have their own rules and just copy the US rules and put an addendum out. And hopefully we are more reliable.
Hopefully with a functioning autonomous car that's performing well with 4-wheel hubs.
Hubs, yes, 100%. Driverless, I don't think so. We've changed more in the past 3 years, really, than we have in like the entire team's history. And I think we're still continuing in that direction. So I can't even imagine, like it's gonna be completely different. And I think we're gonna grow as well.
I don't doubt we'll be in 5 years a top 5 team. I could see us potentially getting a run of really good podiums and maybe even a win. We definitely have the skill and the grit to be up there. I guess the sense of community. I mean, the CMT community, and I guess if you want to call it family, extends further when you leave the team. But I think I'll miss, just being able to go to the workshop, get some work done, but get some work done in a way that I can still have a chat to some mates and just have a really nice, welcoming environment.
It's going to happen eventually, but everyone on this team is eventually going to leave, and I'm going to miss probably each one of them. Probably driving the car. Designing was quite fun, and I don't know if I'll ever get to do something like this again. I guess the whole experience in itself is something I'm going to miss.
I mean, being able to do a project from start to finish, concept to design to manufacture to testing and validation, I don't think you really see that the real world. Designing something on a race car is a very unique experience, I think. So yeah, I'll miss that.
I reckon a year ago I would have said the Red Bull, but we've already lost that. Okay, after comparing time at CMT versus time at a mining company, this is so much more fun, man. It's like, there's actual stakes to it, What you do directly impacts the team. It's like a tight-knit group, and you're just not going to get that once you start working in 9 to 5 at a big company.
I think the workshop environment. I don't like being in the workshop sometimes because it's hard to focus. I still like sometimes when things go well, it's really collaborative. Everyone's like laughing, and it can be a really good place. People are willing to help other people without anything in return. Like, you just want to help someone, you want to teach them. It's not like a workplace where people are a bit, busy, or they don't want to help you. And Angelo, I'll miss Angelo.
Thank you.